Well, looks like Brendan's got the Falcon done, the almighty Barra, and he already wants to start the next project, and that is the E46 Bunkie. That used to be my old drift car, but Brendan's picked it up and wants to start drifting the Bunkie again. Bit of practice.
Yeah. Something a bit more economical.
Yeah.
So yeah, we picked this up probably about a month ago now, off the guy Corey actually originally sold it to. He'd had a go at drifting with it. It's had a bit of a bingle in the front.
That was kind of my fault.
Yeah, we all have those whoopses sometimes. Then I got a new fan, new radiator, new expansion tank. Got that problem sorted, a few other little gremlins, and then I went drifting with it about a week ago now. That was the result over there. I didn't latch the bonnet down. So I just had a buddy come around today.
New glass.
Got a new screen in it, and now we're just going to cut the hood out, get that sorted.
So I built this car maybe a year and a half ago. It does have a lock kit, coilovers, all solid bushes. It has the rear subframe mounting all fixed up because these have a bad problem with the rear subframe. But Brendan's got another E46 that he's going to build, so obviously we can start battling each other and get a bit of practice in. And it's a lot cheaper driving one of them than driving the Barra. So first things first is Brendan went drifting, as we all do. Didn't close the bonnet hooks, latches, clips, whatever you want to call them, and now you got a new window. Now you need to put the bonnet on because that went up and smashed the window, as they do. New bonnet. I'm gonna forget not to latch this one down.
It didn't cost me much, so possibly not.
Spare shell, new window in.
Lucky we got a parts car,
Yeah.
One reason for selecting the E46.
Yeah. Not like the Silvias nowadays.
Like Rambo was saying, they're that expensive to fix now that they're just cheaper to sell once they have a few things wrong with them. So perfect for the drifters. Could be a new car of the future for us.
I reckon the E46 is a great platform to start off drifting. Just make sure you fix the rear subframe. Bit of silicone.
Pretty much a plumber. Got the plumber's silicone out. Fixing the essential parts of a drift car.
Well, that's it for tonight.
I'm going to dinner.
Dinner. Back tomorrow.
Just put the 2.5 litre into that one. No, that's 2.8. 2.8.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Big dump. Rip me off.
That's a wrap for tonight.
Yeah, that's us done. We'll crack on with that tomorrow. It's the last day before work, so hopefully get this thing all prepped up so when I come back we can go for a drive.
Finally get some drifting in. Next day.
How you go too?
Got the welder back to fix some little cracks, as we pointed out to you guys. So I'm going to have to fix that. You going to do something down here too, Brendan?
Yeah, we'll bodge something up.
So I'm going to pick up my welder from home.
Yeah, I've got no tools here anymore since the grand plan was to leave, so I'm going to start collecting a few tools again if I want to do any work.
Got a small gas bottle, welder. What's the plan for today?
So we'll finish off those bonnet pins first up. So get the bonnet pins done and then the bonnet's finished. So that bit's done. And then we'll start working on the cracks, I reckon. We'll get the cracks done and then
Full check
put
over.
it on the hoist and check it all over. And then this car's pretty much ready to go for when we get back. Go do some driving.
Just doing a quick clean up of the shop, turn the car around, push it back in.
Make this tidy before we start doing so much.
Look at that, how easy that is. Alright, it's covered. On the Milwaukee.
Go to Milwaukee.
One bar left. Didn't let us down. Bonnet pin's done. So I'm just gonna get a little bolt, put it in, lock it in, and get these, and just cut it a little bit shorter. So, get in there.
Can show everyone. Corey, these pins, when you buy these, usually they lock in. Put a little grub screw in here just to lock it together. Just in these holes, and then it clamps it together. But they're actually missing off these, so we're gonna just make some out of some bolts, and it's probably one of my fanciest working bonnets I've got. Oh, stop it! Okay, nearly back ready to roll.
Look at how tough it looks. Now once got this done, we're gonna, what's next? Jack it up.
No, we can probably do some welding next day.
Get the welder and do the frame so it doesn't start falling apart on
The
us.
shell's probably not going to live forever.
No, don't think so. Some Loctite?
Only a little bit. Just in case we got to get them off again.
So make sure, guys, you do this when you have these, otherwise they come loose.
Yeah.
And it's not fun. You put 2 on, or is that 3?
Yeah, I'll just put, they're designed for 3, but bit of weight reduction for the race car, you know.
All the power this thing makes.
Yep.
The old, I don't know even how much they even make.
Well, we're in triple digits.
There you go.
We got 3 digits on the board. Say the first number's a 1.
Second number maybe a 3?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or 4.
It's definitely not a 9.
Yeah, definitely not a 9. So we come up with a plan, and the plan is to weld a lot of bracing in.
Dodge her up.
Dodge her up. So what do you reckon, Brendan?
Well, you can see here, someone's had a bit of a party, bit of a hammer party, but it started separating all the spot welds through here, then the whole strut towers started cracking out. So that's where we can see our flex. So we'll basically just clean all this up. We'll put a couple of plates in here, stitch that in, put these back together the best we can and stitch them up. Knock that back together, stitch that up.
And then?
It's going to get a bit of chromoly. It's about the only piece of steel I got left laying around after we sold everything. And that's going to go in here. Stitch it here, maybe a little gusset in there.
Hopefully stop it moving.
That'd be good enough, eh? It'd be better than what it had.
So,
Still drove right like that, so.
thanks to me for crashing his car about 2 years ago into the wall at Collie.
It might have been a combination of crashes here.
Yeah, so now we've got to fix it. I never thought we would have this car back again, but we do.
Got lucky.
Look at that lock kit. MG Solutions. Coilovers, all braided brake lines. No muckle around here. Are you trying to make it flat?
I'll try to get it a bit closer together, right?
So, plate's done, all painted. It's gonna do.
Time will tell,
Time
eh?
will tell. Chuck the wheel back on, fender, and then I'm gonna go out the back and have a look.
Yeah, might drop some weight down on it and see if it's still moving.
Yeah, because we
If it's
lifted
not
it.
moving, she's good to go.
We lifted it up and a bit of movement, so let's see how it goes now. E46 family now. It's alright, Barra. Your debut will be very soon. Alright, check over time. Got some interesting gearbox mounts.
Yeah, can say that.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, getting it done.
So obviously with this car, guys, this has the rear subframe mounts being welded back in because these usually crack. Usually every E46 you find will have crack rear subframe bush mounts. I've done all the
Subframe bushes?
yeah everything,
All the bushes.
everything except for the gearbox and the engine.
The engine's done now.
And all the braided lines are done for the brakes. That's the first thing I usually do because yeah, brakes are pretty important. Doesn't look too bad, eh?
Oh, nothing's fallen off. She's a good thing.
Done something right then. So on the rear we have just the BC coilovers and the MG Solution cam brams, eh? And there's braided brake lines. And that's pretty much it on the rear. And this has a 330 automatic diff that's been welded. So apparently they're stronger. Still good with the new rad.
Yeah, it all seemed pretty sweet. Air no legs. That was a bonus.
Only thing you might be doing is just a power steering cooler, eh?
Yeah,
Be
maybe
one
in
thing
the
on the
future-
list.
In the future, we can look at giving it a birthday.
With the lock that it's got. So
See how we're feeling. Oh no, gotta check this out.
oh no, from actual
Yeah, from the tank.
from the tank itself. You gonna clean it up?
And then get some DevCon. bit of epoxy steel.
Just a small leak.
Our aim for this thing is to spend minimal dollars and have maximum fun.
Exactly right.
So until that radiator's completely leaking,
It's staying in.
it's not getting replaced. A bit. It's not really in its prime. But well,
Plastic welding, eh?
it's pretty much
Metal.
metal in it. I'll say plastic, steel, putty.
Good stuff.
Done some dodgy repairs with that over the years.
Expensive?
Yeah, it isn't. Not the cheapest. But if it keeps something going, it's well worth it.
What leak?
Let's give it a quick hit with the brake cleaner.
Gonna dry it up.
Oh yeah, you got this. Yep.
Phew. The big guns.
Yeah. A bit of welding.
Oh, I think we're gonna call it on this car.
I think that's enough for one day. She's prepped, ready for its next outing, which will be maybe a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, when you get back, I think there's a Jack Hill event
Yeah, there's a local event,
we're gonna go to.
so we'll get some entries in the next few days, and yeah, we'll be good to go. We'll have some fun.
Yeah, finally get some driving in, because like, we show you all these cars we've been building, but not this guy driving yet.
Yeah, so see if I remember how. Coming
Yeah.
out of retirement, have a steer.
That's the whole point to this car, guys, is like pretty much as cheap as we can go.
Yeah, it's really basic, so yeah, we should be able to make every event in it, and that's the main goal for us. Is any time I'm home, either if there's an event on, we drive an event. If there's no event, we private practice with someone and start doing some driving again. It's been a long time since I've driven consistently and a lot, so we started in cars like this, so basically back to where I started, and yeah, just get some driving in, have some fun, and give it a hiding. She's a good thing.
This is all done, eh? Woohoo! Oh, you reckon that's burn out?
I don't know.
Remember that traction control button? Alright guys, well hopefully you guys like this type of content. We want to try and get some driving done, and we're going to get some cheap cars going. And at the same time, on Brendan's Facebook or Instagram, got some exciting news coming up. So just go there, have a look and see what the goal is, and then leave a comment down below what you guys reckon about the bunkie build and the E46, and what we reckon is E46 is the next chassis. They're pretty good, really cheap to get parts like Silvias and Skylines are going over the roof here in Australia. They're getting pricey, and then we've got to find something else, so the E46 is the way to go. And we're finishing the Navara off today. Spotties and everything else is done on that. The work ute. I'm going to grab the next one, put it on the hoist. That was a quick paint job.
Oh yeah, don't mess around.
A little bit straighter than the other one.
She's a pearler.
Here's a perler. So this is a 325
325.
manual. Whoa! What is that? Man, that's pretty bad, eh? How clean is it inside?
The hood.
The hood.
Oh. All still works.
Yeah.
A charm.
Did you steal the fans out of this one?
Maybe.
Yep.
Had to get the drift car going.
The drift car's more important.
Yeah, we haven't got a good plan. It was just basically we went to buy some parts for the other car, and when we got there we realised this is manual, and manual's kind of rare in Australia, so I thought we'd just buy it. It's fairly clean and tidy for the moment, so we'll do a few maintenance things, fix that shifter, and then we might do a few episodes of where we'll take it drifting basically stock. It'll probably be a bit of a handful, so we'll just take it somewhere pretty simple, have a little go there, shows what it does.
The difference between the other one.
Yeah, so then we've got something that you compare, like a pretty much set up stocker and then really stock, and then we'll probably start doing some mods to this. So probably might work with some of the partners I have from other cars and see if they're keen to be on board. And yeah, we'll just basically might make this one like a street rego drift car that we can drive it to the track, have a good night's fun, and drive it home again. So basically show people that if they really are into drifting and they just want something basic, they haven't got a lot of room at home, they might not have a big workshop, they can literally buy a car that's registered, drive it to the track, have a good night, drive it home, done. Good times. So I think that's what will probably end up happening with this one, and then if it gets a big hit or something wild happens to it, plans might change, but for now that's basically where we're at. The paint's pretty average on it, so we'll probably give it maybe a Grave Special glitter flake something, so see how we go, see what happens. We'll be mucking around with it, that's for sure.
And then obviously the other lock kit brand on the
Yeah,
table.
so I've got Weekend Racing have supplied us with one of their lock kits. This is what we're going to put in the Pro 2 car, so this is one of their kits. So that's the knuckle, and these are all the parts. So in the next episode we might do a bit of an unpacking of this. We'll probably drive it without the lock kit in first, just to show you guys what can be achieved with a really, really basic setup. And then once we've sort of shown you what it can do and the car's still a drivable car, we'll put this in and show you what that can do. So obviously you can throw a whole load more angle and
have a bit of fun.
Fix a few mistakes and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that should be it. But we'll probably pull this seat out and put a seat in it eventually, because I know myself driving around, flopping around in the seat's probably not the most desirable thing. So yeah, we'll do a few mods and you guys will see what we do along the way. This is it for now.
Alright guys, make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and leave any comments down below and what you guys reckon. And stay tuned for the next one. We're back now, videoing and back in Australia, so...
Yeah, this will be a consistent thing. The aim is for you guys will be once a week. So we're going to pick a day. If there's a day you like, let us know.
Yep.
If not, we'll pick a day. And our aim is to one a week at this stage. So it's a bit of a goal for us. Might not happen, but it's something we're going to aim towards. So yeah, let us know what you think.
And then, the E46, the next Silvia shell, pretty much.
Yeah, when we started drifting, Silvias and Skylines were cheap. Not really cheap.
And now...
And obviously rear-wheel drive, and there was plenty of parts out of Japan, but in Australia here, definitely, those parts are becoming hard to get. The shells are pretty much paper mache, so if you have a good hit, you're putting it in the bin. So, yeah, we're definitely steering away from S chassis and BMWs a lot. What I'll be working with in the future. And right at the moment in Australia, E36s and E46s are super affordable.
Well priced.
Rear-wheel drive, still plenty of parts around for them, and they handle great. So yeah, that's our weapon of choice.
Alright guys, see you guys next video. And make sure leave some comments down below and give us a thumbs up. See you later.